My name is Ruth, I am a teacher. I live in a small town. Every day I wake up at 6 a.m., I drink tea. I read a little book. Then I go to school. I like my life. It is simple, it is quiet. I do not have a husband. I do not have children. I live alone in a small flat. My home is clean and warm. I like it that way. At school I teach class 3. The children are 8 or 9 years old. They call me Miss Ruth. I teach English and reading. I smile at the children, I help them write, I listen to their stories. Then, at 4 p.m., I go home. Every day is the same. I like the same feels safe, but one rainy Monday, everything changes. That morning the sky is gray, the rain falls hard. I wear my brown coat and carry my red umbrella. At school the other teachers are talking. Did you hear? One asks. There's a new boy in Miss Ruth's class. I stop walking. A new boy? No one told me. I enter my classroom. The children are noisy, but when I come in, they sit down. Good morning, Miss Ruth, they say. Good morning, class, I reply. Then I see him. He sits alone in the back row. His head is down. His shirt is too big. His shoes are wet. He does not smile. This is David, the head teacher says behind me. He is new. I nod. Welcome, David. You can sit there today. David does not speak. He only nods. The other children look at him. Some whisper. I give them a look, and they stop. We start the lesson. I write words on the board. The children copy them. David looks at his book. He writes slowly. His hand shakes a little. I watch him. Something about him feels familiar. But I don't know why. At lunch the children run outside to play. David stays inside. I walk to him. Don't you want to go outside? I ask. He shakes his head. Did you bring lunch? He looks down. No. I feel something heavy in my chest. I go to my drawer and take out a sandwich. Here, I say. You can have this. He looks up. His eyes are big and brown. He takes the sandwich, but he doesn't say thank you. Still, I smile at him. You can eat in the classroom, it's okay. I sit at my desk. I pretend to read papers, but I watch him. He eats slowly, like he hasn't eaten in a long time. The next day, David comes to school early. I see him waiting by the classroom door. His clothes are still too big, his hair is messy, he does not smile. But he looks at me, and this time he nods. Good morning, David, I say. Good morning, Miss Ruth, he says quietly. It is the first time I hear his voice. It is small, but soft. I smile. In class I ask the students to draw a picture. It can be anything, I say. Draw something you like. The children take their crayons and begin. Some draw houses, some draw animals, some draw their families. David draws too. When I walk around that night, I cannot sleep. I think about David. He is just a child. But there is something about him, something in his eyes. He is quiet, but his silence is loud. The next day David comes to school early. I see him waiting by the classroom door. His clothes are still too big, his hair is messy, he does not smile. But he looks at me, and this time he nods. Good morning, David, I say. Good morning, Miss Ruth, he says quietly. It is the first time I hear his voice. It is small, but soft. I smile. In class, I ask the students to draw a picture. It can be anything, I say. Draw something you like. The children take their crayons and begin. Some draw houses, some draw animals, some draw their families. David draws too. When I walk around the room, I stop at his desk. I see his drawing. It makes my heart stop. He draws a woman. She is wearing a long skirt and a blue shirt. She has short brown hair and small eyes. She is standing near a window. She looks like me. I try to stay calm. Who is this? I ask. David shrugs. Just a lady. Someone you know? I ask. He shakes his head. I see her in my dreams. I cannot speak for a moment. In your dreams? I say. He nods. She is kind. She gives me food. She calls me baby. My heart beats fast. I walk back to my desk. I feel strange, cold and warm at the same time. Why did he draw me? Why does he dream about me? That afternoon after class, David does not leave. I see him sitting at his desk quiet. David, I say, it's time to go home. He looks down. Do you want to talk? I ask. He nods. Just a little. I sit next to him. Are you okay? He nods again. Then he speaks. I don't like my home, he says. Why? My uncle is not nice. He shouts a lot. Sometimes he hits the wall. I get scared. Where are your parents? I ask softly. I don't know, he whispers. I feel my eyes burn. I blink fast so I don't cry. Do you remember them? I ask. No, he says. only the lady in my dreams. That night, I go home and sit on my sofa. I look at the picture David drew. I kept it in my bag. I look at the woman's face. It really does look like me. And then I remember something. A long time ago when I was only 18, I had a baby. I was very young. I was scared. My parents told me to give the baby away. They said I was not ready. I never saw him again. I never told anyone. But now I look at the picture again. My hands shake. Could it be? Could David be him? It rains again the next day. The sky is dark. The wind is strong. The children wear their coats and carry umbrellas. Some are scared of the thunder, but David is not. He just looks out the window quiet. After class I walk up to him. David, I say, who picks you up after school? He shrugs. No one. I walk home. I look outside. It's cold and wet. Do you have an umbrella? I ask. He shakes his head. I'll walk with you, I say. He doesn't answer, but he follows me. We walk slowly. The rain hits my coat. The street is empty. David lives far. We walk past shops, a park, and 2 bus stops. They took him quickly after birth. I was young. I signed the papers. They didn't let me hold him. They said he would go to a family, but maybe something went wrong. Maybe he stayed in the system. Maybe he never had a real home. My heart hurts. What if he really is mine? The next day I talk to the school social worker. I ask questions. David's file is private, she says. Why are you asking? I just care, I say. I think he needs help. She nods. We've tried, but the system is slow. His last home didn't work out. Now he's with an uncle. Is he safe there? I ask. The social worker sighs. We don't know, but we're watching. I feel angry. He is just a boy. He should not be living like this. That evening, I sit in my room. I look out the window. I feel something inside me. A pain, a hope, a fear. If David is my son, I left him. But maybe I can do something now. I take out a paper and begin to write. I sit at my desk for a long time. The pen is in my hand, but I do not write. I think. Then slowly I begin. Dear David, I don't know how to say this. You are my student, but sometimes I feel more. I care about you, not just because I'm your teacher, but because when I look at you, I feel something in my heart. Something I lost a long time ago. A long time ago I had a baby. I was young. I was scared. I gave the baby away. I never saw him again, but I never stopped thinking about him. I don't know if you are that baby, but when you look at me and draw my face and speak softly, I feel like you know me. Maybe this is just my heart talking, but I want to protect you. I want to make sure you're safe. I'm sorry for the past, but I'm here now. I promise. I fold the letter. I cry. I don't give it to David. Not yet. The next week I try to act normal. I teach. I smile. I correct homework. But I watch David more. One day he comes to school with a bruise on his arm. I ask him quietly, what happened? He says nothing. He looks away. That evening I call the social worker again. This is not safe, I say. You must do something. She agrees. She sounds tired but serious. 2 days later, people from child services come to school. They speak to David in a small office. Then they speak to me. Thank you, they say. Your report helped. We are moving him today. Where? I ask. To a better place, a safe place, a home. My heart feels strange. I want to smile, but I also want to cry. They bring David to the office. He sees me. He walks to me and says, I don't want to go. I bend down. You're not in trouble. This is for your good. You will be okay. He looks into my eyes. Can I come back to your class, he asks. My voice shakes. Maybe someday. He nods. The social worker takes his hand and leads him away. He looks back. I wave. He doesn't wave back. That night, I hold the letter again. I almost throw it away. But I don't. Instead, I write a new one. Dear Child Services, I am Ruth A., a school teacher. I want to open my heart and home. I want to care for David. I believe he may be my son. But even if he is not, I love him. I want to foster him. I want to be there for him. Please consider me. I fold the paper. I put it in an envelope. Then I walk outside, into the cold night, and drop it into the mailbox. 2 weeks pass. Every day I check my mailbox. Every day I wait. Nothing comes. The classroom feels quiet without David. His seat is empty. His voice is gone. I miss him more than I can say. Was I wrong to send that letter? Was I too late? One afternoon, just before class ends, the school office calls me. Miss Ruth, the voice says. Someone is here to see you. My heart beats fast. I walk to the office, my hands shake, and then I see him. David, he is standing next to a woman in a gray suit. The social worker. David looks shy, but he smiles, just a little. He asked to see you, the woman says. We also got your letter. I swallow hard. Did you read it? She nods. Yes, and we did some checking. Some deep checking. She takes out a paper and hands it to me. I look at it. I read the name. David A. Date of birth, June 8, 2015. Birth mother. Ruth A. The room spins. I feel like I can't breathe. It's true? I whisper. She nods. Yes, he's your son. I cover my mouth. Tears fall from my eyes. I bend down to David. Did you know? I ask. He nods. I feel it. I don't know why, but I feel safe with you. I pull him into a hug. He lets me. And in that moment, everything feels right. Later that week, they place David in my care. It is not easy. The process is slow. There are meetings, checks, and papers. But I do everything. I buy him a small bed. I make warm soup. I help him with homework. At night, he sometimes has bad dreams. I sit with him. I hold his hand. He does not call me mom. Not yet. But one night, he whispers, I love you. And I whisper back, I love you too. Now I understand. When I said I fell in love with my student, I didn't mean the way people think. I meant something deeper. I loved a little boy who was lost. I loved a child who needed me. And without knowing it, I fell in love with my son.